Hello and welcome to another Delboy video, and today I'm continuing my gaming series where I've asked my friends to suggest a game for me to play. Now these games, they could be a game that I've seen, it could be a game I've never seen before, it could be a really enjoyable game, or they could have chosen it because it's damn bloody hard and they like to see me suffer, the lovely people that they are. Now, I started this sort of like series last year, just around about my heart attack, and it was quite favourable. People seemed to quite enjoy it. So I decided I'd do a season 2, and I asked the same friends, did they want to continue giving me games, and they said yes. And we've got an additional friend, and that's why we're at episode 8. And that person is Muckman Movies. Now, Muckman Movies I've known now for a little while. I've been doing another stream where I do some chats with my friend Ian Hill, The Ramblings. And I've got to know Muckman Movies quite well. He seems to also have a gaming history. I'm not quite sure what that is. That makes it quite exciting. So the 8th person that is choosing a game is Muckman Movies, and he texted me a game that he wanted to play, which was an arcade game, but unfortunately one of the constraints of this particular video is it must be able to be played on the Mister, and unfortunately the arcade version of this game hasn't been converted yet to be able to work on the Mister. However, it has been ported to 2 other systems that I know of. That's the TurboGrafx 16 and the Sega Genesis, or Megadrive, depending on what you want to call it, what country you're in. And apparently it's quite favourable on that system. So what are we talking about? Well, let's go to media playback and you'll see a wiki on it, because the one thing I don't do is look at YouTube to find out what this game's all about. Right, the only thing I want to know about is the controls. So if I go to media playback, you'll see that I've got the wiki up, and it's called Airbuster, and it's a 1990 horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up arcade video game developed by Kaneko but published by Namco. Namco, what a name! Yeah, they've done some great games. It received favourable receptions for its visuals, sound effect and gameplay, although complaints were directed at the difficulty, which was deemed too easy. Oh, bloody hell. Ports of the game were released for both the TurboGrafx and the Sega Genesis, like I said. Absolutely brilliant. Airbuster is a scrolling shoot 'em up. Players choose between 1 or 2 blaster fighters through 6 scrolling stages. Fat chance of you seeing 6 scrolling stages. The blaster fighters can equip one of 7 weapons. The weapons include a striker weapon, which adds additional firepower through vertically aligned. Reverse shot, which fires 2 diagonal shots from the rear of the ship. 6-way shot, which fires semi-automatic shots in 6 directions. And a homing shot. The 3 other weapons are missile-based, which are red straight-firing rockets and green homing missiles. There's also a border item, which surrounds the front of the ship, keeping it from crashing into foreground objects. The only other items include power-ups, which increase the ship's standard shot power, and bonus points that appear in the signs of $signs. The Megadrive Genesis port runs full screen, features more detailed graphics, keeps most of the arcade version's parallax effects, and has better sound effects. There we are. So it's the better version that we're going to be playing. So let's go to game capture. There we are. And you can see it there. We'll turn the audio on. There you are. Hopefully it won't be too loud and you can still hear my voice. I've been concentrating on the mic. Some people have been saying that it's a little bit low for the mic. That's a sensitivity issue, so I don't pick up sounds through speakers. So I'm hoping I've got a better balance now. And yeah, we'd better see. It says easy, is it? Yeah, bollocks. You're going to see a lot of deaths, and whether we see the end of stage 1 is another thing. So we'll hit start. There we go. So I've got the sound quite low, so I won't be hearing shots and the music too much, but hopefully you will. And we'll see where I can do anything in this. I've never been a great fan of these. I've played lots of them before. Usually you have a wave at the top, then the bottom, then the top, then the bottom. I doubt this is going to be any different. Oh, look at that. Just like Nemesis. Then I suppose we're going to be into unknown. Oh, there's the... Oh, look at that. That always happens. I go for the special weapons and I die. Let's see if I can pick something up. Got some up. Not much. Bloody hell. This is supposed to be easy. It's not quite bullet hell. But Jesus, yeah. With this pea shooter I got. I'm not going to hit much. Oh good, I could do some weapons. Oh, and I've got some... Can I blow it up? Yes, I can. Well, I'm feeling a little bit better. Don't know for how long. Could do with some more weapons and some... Oh, I'm firing behind now. Look at that weapon, look. Firing at the front, firing behind. Shit. Oh, these purple ones, they're not good, are they? See, it's firing behind, but that's bloody useless, isn't it? Oh my god, what's going on? Oh! What's happening? Firing, but I don't know why. Oh shit. Right, the whole world's blown up. Oh, they're firing from the top, they're coming from behind. Shit. Bullets everywhere. Oh, and I died. Am I still alive? Yeah, I am, sort of. With no bloody special weapons at all to get me through this bit. Doubtful I'm going to hit anything here. Oh. Oh, bollocks. And there we are. Well, if that ain't the end of the level boss, I don't know what it is, but I ain't going to continue. We'll have another go. Right. Game over. 31,000. Alright, first go. Easy. Well, it's the first level. I have no idea. All I know is, yeah, that's not a bullet hell. It's in worse. But I didn't find that easy, I have to say. I'll let you guys play after me, and you can tell me if on your first go you got to the same point as me. This is on settings as if you just put the cartridge in. Oh, I've got some weapons. Power. Flipping out. Now I got these bastards again. And they come down and they go up. And as long as you're above them, you seem to be alright. And they bugger off, don't they? See, it changes my... I don't like it. It changes my weapons where I want to keep some of them. So you got to be choosy. What come next? Was it? Oh yeah, these. Ugh. Stay still, you alien shit. Alright. Did I get homing missiles? I've got something firing behind me. It might be good. I don't know. But you don't have to do it that a lot. Firing all round. Doesn't seem to have much control over my shots. Maybe the firepower is... Oh, here we are. The world blows up. Bloody hell. These aliens, I don't know, they just hit us at the wrong time. Oh! Oh, bollocks! See, I lose my weapon, now I've got a pea shooter, piece of shit. Oh, and I died trying to get extra weapons there. And here we are, 1 life, pea shooter again. Yeah, look at that. I think you could predict it, really, couldn't you? That I'd get to the same point as I did last time. Shit. Did I get a better score? Yes, slightly more, it would seem. Don't know. Right. Another go. Here we go. Deaths galore, and I'm shit. So, everything's as predictable as always. In this. What do I think of it so far? Graphics are good for the year. Fast. It's got the same traits as I've seen in all of these sideways scrolling shoot 'em ups, power ups. You lose them, dead. You know, it's enjoyable if you really, really like these games. It's a fantastic little addition. I always thought the Genesis was actually pretty good at shoot 'em ups. Definitely the console to choose at the time for shoot 'em ups, because the SNES was a little bit too slow, probably because of how it displayed its graphics and the speed of its processor. I found it to be a much better machine for platform games, really, to be quite honest. So yeah, if you like shoot 'em ups, definitely try the Megadrive Genesis. Gotta get some weapons. I've got some. Oh, it's gonna be shit. Look at that. These purple bastards now. Look. Can I get them with my diagonals? Yes, I can. Get them with my diagonals? Yes, I can. With my diagonals, yes can. And with that diagonal again, yes can. And the world blows up. I can get here! I dare say with practice, I'll do a lot better. I like the graphics. Yeah, I think they're fine. It's got the same problems as I've had with every one of these types of games. And that is, if I die, lose my weapons, and then basically I get pissed off. And I don't think there's anything that you can do about it, because it's just that type of game. Look, there we are, I've lost again. Look, now I've got shit. Jack shit. No chance. You know what I mean? But you have if you're a game, you know, you're a good game player. I'm not. You know, I've got 1 life left. 1 life, all them bloody guns firing at me. There we are. Bloody marvellous. Well, I'm still going to have another go. I'd really like to get off of this level. I increased my score that time. There we are. So let's see if we can get to the title page and hit that 1 player button. There we go. And like I say, I like to keep these below 20 minutes. So I'm going to have another go. I hope Muckman's enjoying this. I'm quite happy with the game at the moment, man. It's really enjoyable. He said that he saw his fellow workmates playing on the arcade version of the place that he was working at. I think that's what he said. And so he's got a memory of this game. And it's always good to look back at your memories. Nearly got more power-ups then. So I am starting to... power up, yeah. It's just one little false move and you're dead. And we recognise these, they come to the top. Keep above them. disappear, go down. Ah, you bastard! And it's disappeared off the screen. Oh, and I died again. I'm doing worse. Ah, every time. This is where I need the practice on what you do when you lose your weapons. You know, what you can do in regards to safe points. I want that homing missile, missed it. I've got them crappy diamond sort of like diagonal crap again. The pea shooter. never satisfy me. You could give me a nuclear bloody bomb and I'd still be complaining. World's blown up again. I've got one life. A shit set of weapons. Why can't they, when the aliens are coming down to us, have we always got the worst? Oh my god. We ought to sort of like develop our weapons a bit better, I think. Oh, died. Yeah. And I don't think I'm going to get much further. I mean, I think you've seen my gameplay of this, haven't you? So we'll go to the camera. And sort of wind it up. So Airbuster, a 1990 side-scrolling shoot-'em-up that came out, published by Namco, developed by Kaneko. What do I think of it? Well, it's I suppose you could say its biggest problem is it's generic. It's fast. It's enjoyable. It's hard. I think it's hard. It said it was too easy. Bloody hell. But what does it offer over Nemesis, Salamander, and if you're trying to go up against something like R-Type, forget it. So it really is a also-ran, isn't it, really? But from my point of view, the graphics were nice. It moves fast. The sound is fine. It's got 6 levels, so it's going to keep you entertained for a little while, I would have said. Of course, if you're a much better player than me, it's not. I would say it was one that I'd put on a rainy afternoon. And it didn't offend me. And I think I'd go back to it. I haven't got that feel that I want to go back to it right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, just one more go. You know what I mean? But it has got an addictive nature to it, and you can see that there are certain points in the game, certain beats in the game where you know you're going to get some weapons here. But right at the end, just like always, if that big boss comes on, you lose all your weapons, you better be bloody good. Do you see what I mean? Because it ain't going to come on again, those weapons stores. So you've got a pea shooter and that is it. And you might as well just say, it's insert another 10 pence. Do you know what I mean? If it was in the arcades. Because you're just not going to get very, it's going to be a coin muncher is what we call that. So I'm going to give it a sort of midway. It's definitely a thumbs up if you like this type of game. It's definitely not thumbs down. It's got too much class about it, and probably too much bug fixes that have been put against it, because it was on cartridge and it would have cost you about 30 quid back in the day. So they definitely, I should think, have play tested this one to death. And so with that, I'm going to say thanks very much, Muckman. Please go and look at his channel. Absolutely brilliant. It's the end of round 1 of people to suggest games to me, friends to suggest games to me. I hope there's going to be a round 2. There is a little bit of difficulty in regards to one of my friends is having a very bad time at the moment, and he's made a decision that I hope he reverses, that he's leaving YouTube. And that means that I'm not quite sure whether I'll get more games from him, and it would be him that would be suggesting the next game. So hopefully you're going to see me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. I'd like to continue. I really do like playing games that I just haven't given them a chance in the past. And with that, I'm going to say salute. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.